I'm Craig.
And I'm Michael.
And we're back to bring you the fifth match in the WashU versus Columbia College series. The series is tied 2-2, so this is the ace match. This is typically each player's best player. DenT and Lazz both already played in this series, but you can see them, they are back. They didn't play each other, but they did play very similar builds. Lazz beat a Blink Stalker build with Ling Muta, and DenT beat a Ling Muta build with Blink Stalkers. So
great Blink Stalkers by DenT in
yeah,
that game.
Really excellent control. So I can totally see why these teams, or at least why Columbia College would want to match up DenT against Lazz. Lazz tends to go Ling Muta a lot. It is his go-to build, at least from what we've seen so far.
I wonder if we're going to see that again, knowing that DenT is so great with those Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Lazz sticks with his regular game plan. So far, nothing looks like he's saving up for that. For a pretty early hatch, 13.
Isn't that when he normally does it? Give or take.
Give or take, sure. The
I like that.
DenT, so annoying, blocking that hatch, but then loses the probe anyway. And there it goes. Meanwhile, DenT,
it's going for the standard build.
Pretty regular 13 or 12 gauge with a simulator coming close after the 15 pylon. Everything is business as usual in DenT's base. Spawning pool up for Lazz,
yep.
And would you say that's early to get gas for Zerg?
Maybe
not,
one early, one supply.
Maybe not if you're going speed
negligible,
lanes
I think.
very quickly.
Yeah.
Another scouting probe from the Protoss player right into the main. He already knows that the expansion is up, and he'll see the pool, the gas. He'll see everything.
Not that there's much to see at this stage.
Yep, Sidecore going up for these players. Lazz didn't get off a
gas steal.
I wonder if he was going for that. Would be smart against Protoss, especially one who relies on those quick Blink Stalkers.
Do we see a Twilight Council? No,
just the second gateway so far.
It's a good call.
And the quick expansion is up for Lazz, transferring those miners. Not a whole lot to see in this game so far. Everything is pretty normal, pretty usual. DenT's probe getting a little stuck on these zealots.
We have an Overlord all the way down there.
Mm-hmm.
That might come in handy later.
Yeah, I mean, he could easily sack that later just to get some scouting information.
Sack being short for sacrifice, presumably.
Yes. The very smart Overlord parked here in the middle of this hole, where pretty much any army will have to go around. He'll probably have vision.
Yeah,
at least for a moment, of the edges of these of this hole. Yeah, just
look, another scouting probe.
DenT very proficient with his scouting. That probe has been there, got the T-shirt, but he won't live to tell the tale.
Alright, this is pretty standard play from both. Lazz appears to be sticking to his Ling Muta build, although it's just Lings right now.
That's right, and here is the blink from DenT. Not unexpected at all, and I'm sure Lazz will be expecting it too. 8 Stalkers coming in, will not be able to do anything. We've got the Zealot blocking this gap, nothing can get through. He's on hold position, so he won't be chasing those Lings out. Sentry here for safe measures to block any Lings that come in with a force field.
Right.
This is not a threat, it's just a quick little glance up, although he will probably lose those Lings. Ooh, one makes it into the base. That's crucial information.
He sees Blink is coming, although I'm sure he knew that already.
Oh man, that's a huge blunder for DenT. I mean, I'm sure that what he's seeing is not unusual. It's not unexpected for Lazz, but definitely crucial information to see that Twilight Council
I think he should have.
and the 4th gateway finishing.
Yeah.
So Lazz will definitely be expecting some aggression right now.
Okay, still just a lot of lings.
This is a very tight build by DenT. You saw that 4th gateway finish just as Blink finished.
Nice timing.
Yeah, very nice timing. I'd like to see him move out now, although the lings are waiting. But we saw what Blink Stalkers do to lings in the game with DenT.
Well, he had a lot more stalkers at that point. Right now, I think 8 stalkers versus 28 lings with Lazz's micro. This could go either way.
Yeah, this is anyone's fight, although more stalkers being warped in and more lings coming out for Lazz. He knows what's on the way.
Should be pretty exciting.
Yes.
Stalkers are a great unit in the PvZ matchup because if they go roaches, stalkers beat roaches. If they go mutas, blink stalkers are pretty much what you do.
This is interesting. Usually we see +1 melee from Zerg, but actually Carapace will be finished soon, which is +1 armor, which gives these lings the chance to survive a few more hits from those stalkers.
That'll be pretty key.
Each player just massing his army, waiting to strike. I don't think these lings will be enough to hold off those stalkers.
Neither. I'm surprised Lazz didn't park something at the watchtower.
That's right. Although I'm sure.
Right now, the players are just feeling each other out, trying to stay out of each other's field of vision.
Here come the stalkers. Catches Lazz off guard. Those lings are out of position.
Oh.
You can very easily, nice positioning by the Protoss player, just blinks down there.
That is
very nice.
That cliff was very convenient for him.
And no accidents, you can be sure.
Yeah.
At this level, nothing happens by accident with these players. Very smart. Lazz takes down the proxy pylon, but there's more where that came from.
Both players are keeping up unit production very well, as far as I can tell.
Yep, mineral's getting a little high for Zerg.
Yeah, not too much of an issue.
We've got the Spire coming up. I'm surprised he's stuck with that Spire, considering how many stalkers are on the field. Here we go. Will these Zerglings be enough? They come in from behind. And very nice blink micro, but so many Zerglings. Will they be enough? Looks like it'll be enough to hold them off for now, but
Oh, he's gonna lose some supply with that. A little bit of supply.
Even the quick Overlord cannot escape, even with that speed upgrade. So many lings out.
Oh, wow. What a...
Very nice end.
Clutch pop. I would go for that. Yeah.
Struggling to reinforce. There they are.
Proxy pylon is huge.
See him, yeah.
Nice cancels.
Yeah, very nice cancels. I would have liked to see him take out the proxy pylons. He knows that they're there. Maybe not exactly where, but where's the blink? There it is. Very nice. Keeping those stalkers alive, which is so many Zerglings.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are more on the way. Yeah, more definitely on the way.
16, 14 Zerglings.
I would say that Red's macro is suffering a little bit due to the heavy...
and these Zerglings looks like they might just go straight for Protoss's base. Try to force him to pull his army back.
That is not a bad idea at all.
But it looks like
that is a nice force field. That force field can only stay there for so long.
Looks like
and more lings.
DenT very in control. Knows what he's doing. Microing the stalkers while keeping the... Spoke too soon because those lings break in. Very nice play by Lazz. Those force fields did not come in time to keep the lings out.
Not at all.
And he's cleaning up the stalkers in his base. Such a good example of control in this game with both players managing fights on each front. Oh my goodness.
He attacked his probes. He knows he has nothing else in his base.
Oh yeah, this game.
Let's watch that income drop.
These players were even on workers. Now the Protoss players down to 5. This game is done.
Such great, ridiculous use of just lings.
Such a nice play by Lazz. The confidence to split his army.
Oh, and I expect the GG to come any second now.
This game is on. DenT is just working up the courage to type those letters, and there it is, all caps.
Wow, that was very similar to the game DenT versus Wolfie.
Yeah, very similar, although
Yeah, it was different.
I think it just I think Wolfie just did not take advantage of his economy. We saw how high he was on minerals that
Close
whole
to
game.
1800 in the end.
I think he just panicked when he saw those stalkers and just could not keep it together. We saw, I mean, Lazz got the Spire up but never ended up using those mutas. That must have been just a long-term game plan. But yeah, I loved the control in this game, the way he used those cliffs with the stalkers, and the confidence that Lazz had to split up his army. He knew that he had just enough lanes to hold the stalkers, the remaining stalkers off, and he brought the rest, knowing that the Protoss players' attention would be divided between the two corners of the map, and broke through and just finished him off.
Yeah, this is really high-level play. This is much higher than you'll see in bronze, silver.
There's a reason why they call it the ace match.
Yeah, no kidding.
And with that, WashU takes the series against Columbia College of Art and Design 3-2. We are your casters, Craig
and Michael.
Thank you, and good night.